I've always lived in Utah. I grew up in Draper, went to Alta High School, I played baseball there, and then my family and my wife, we're all from Draper, and love this community.
I was born and raised in the Salt Lake City area. I spent most of my growing up years in Bountiful.
And so when I finished law school and decided to go out on my own and start my own firm, it just seemed like the logical place to start, and to do it in Draper.
I went out of state for law school, and after several years living out of state, returned back to Utah to raise my family. And I'm now living in Riverton with my family, and happy to be part of this community.
Before I went to law school, I was involved in a car accident, and I immediately saw firsthand how frustrating and confusing it can be.
Until you've been in an accident, it's hard to understand the ripple effect that that can have on your life.
Ken himself, he went through a whole traumatic experience, and I think that's what makes him different, and Russ too, is that he's been there. He knows, and so he can empathize.
And so when I got into law school and was looking at areas to practice in, this just seemed like the best place for me. I knew that people needed help, and I knew that I could help people have a better experience than I did.
I sat down with Ken, and immediately I felt relief. I felt like I could trust him, that he was fully open with me.
And we've tried to make every effort to ensure that our clients are comfortable. From the moment you walk into our office, we've tried to make it feel like a home instead of a law office.
Everyone that comes into our office has reservations about filing a lawsuit. They don't want to appear greedy. They don't want to appear like they're out to get money. The reality of the situation is that the people coming in here just don't want to be taken advantage of. We understand that. In fact, most of the clients that we have, we never have to file a lawsuit at all in order to resolve their case.
So then I met with Russ, and Russ was actually able to kind of comprehend what I was talking about, and was also able to tell me, like, this might take a little bit of time, but we're gonna make sure you get taken care of. And that was what I needed.
I've had, I'll be honest, my suspicions, because it doesn't always seem like attorneys have your best interests at heart. And so when we went and sat down with Ken, we felt really good about Ken as a person and as an individual, and that he really had our best interests in mind.
Because of our hard work, 85% of the cases settle without filing a lawsuit. And when we do file a lawsuit, we're only going after the insurance proceeds. We're not asking the person that caused the accident to pay personally. And that people appreciate that.
As your attorneys, from the moment we start working on your case, you'll never have to take another phone call from an insurance adjuster. You'll never have to deal with answering questions from an insurance adjuster again.
And when you become our client, you become part of our law firm family. Many of our cases are referred to us from prior clients that are happy and that are still friends and in contact with us. And that gives us a lot of satisfaction in having those long-term friends and clients.